Yeah, we got Chiller on the right. He's hovering free, so I guess yeah, he's ready. He's ready to go. No messing about. None of this nonsense about kings and royalty and all of that lot. Nope. We got foiled thrice. Wishing good luck to Chiller. Like what a great guy. You'd love to see the sportsmanship. And Chiller wishing good luck right back. Look at that, interrupting his readiness kind of routine just to wish his fellow competitor good luck. So it's good stuff. Okay, we got both players ready, I do believe. Just Chiller was hovering free. He's hovering 8 now. I'm gonna kind of assume that's still ready though. I'm pretty sure that's ready. So yeah, that's ready, right? Shall we count it down? Yeah, he's hovering free again. We'll count it down. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I have to excuse my croaky voice. I made the smart decision of just wolfing down a yogurt like immediately before starting. That's I'm pretty sure that's pro commentary kind of move there, like yogurt. But yeah, I don't know. Might be clearing my throat a little bit. Sorry about that. So we got maybe a slightly difficult sequence to start with. We've got Chiller kind of building some holes, waiting for some pieces. Needs a J, or that line will do it. There he goes, clear again. But he can't use that line for the Tetris, so foiled is a Tetris ahead, but then the next line comes, and there we go. They are back level again. A Tetris each. Yeah, this must be pretty early for the Americans, actually. Let me think. It depends if they're East Coast or West Coast, I suppose. East Coast is 5 hours, was it UTC minus 5 or something like that? So it'll be, what's that? It's 1 o'clock UTC now, so 12, 11, 10, 9. So it'd be like 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning on East Coast. And yeah, West Coast, like, it's be 3 hours before then, so that'd be pretty great. I suppose that's like that. That could be very late, I suppose. So Rye Chessmaster saying it's 8:08 there. 8:08 state. Good stuff. Okay, there's Central Time. What's Central Time? Is that like somewhere in between those two, I would guess? So we got... It looks like tapping to me. I don't think that's Das. Yeah, they're getting that. Oh, I don't know. It looks like foiled is tapping, but could be Das. Oh, we got an early top out from Chiller. This Nightmare Seed has not worked in their favour. So round 1 goes to foiled thrice already. We've got a quick one. Foiled probably pleased to kind of get that little bit of grace there. But yeah, it doesn't look like yeah, they were going to top out as well. So this is indeed the same seed, but it's the same seed. Things diverge pretty quickly. So yeah, you get the droughts and whatnot at the same time. But what happens up before then? Hey, Chiller, sorry, they got it. See, man, people moan at me on Twitter for using they. Man, not Twitter, on YouTube. But I should just not listen to YouTube people, right? We got players ready. Ready on the left, ready on the right. We'll count it down again. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, we got a division in chat growing now of the people that think you should listen to YouTube comments and the people that don't. Well, given that this might be on YouTube, I'm going to say that all YouTuber commenters, whatever, they're all lovely people, beautiful people who just have the best opinions, and we should definitely be listening to them. Like, I'm pretty sure only good stuff comes out of YouTube comments. Oh, a bit of a misshift there from Chiller. But looks like they're going to clear that out pretty easy. Getting some good pieces for it. making some good moves. Got a bit of weight on top of those holes, but you know, I think they're going to manage. Look, getting to there we go. Like almost perfect pieces there, apart from that last one. Like just yeah, there we go. With that square and with that tee, they're now clean. Ooh, bit of a last second adjustment there, but got Tetris ready, and just in time the line comes. Chilla gets the Tetris. Foiled is a little bit ahead. 118,000 for foiled, 80,000 for Chilla. Yeah, everyone on here on Twitch, here on you know, kind of cool person central, saying that yes, indeed, you should definitely be listening to YouTube comments. don't Aki saying don't even watch the videos, just read the comments. I think that's a good life advice there. Okay, so we got a slightly kind of nicer looking start, I'd say, for both players. Maybe just a nicer seed this time. Chilla had a bit of early burning to contend with from that weight above the holes, but is nice and clean now. 173,000 for Chilla, 233,000 for foiled. So foiled, what's that, like 2.5 Tetrises ahead? Something along those lines. But foiled now has a few holes of their own to clean up, but gets the perfect pieces to do it. You gotta love seeing burns like that, where it just, you know, you get a couple of pieces and everything just goes from what looked kind of atrocious to just perfect. So, you know, yeah, you love to see it. Oh, interesting kind of adjustment there from foiled to accommodate that square, and kind of had a bit of a cavern going, but it looks like it's worked out, like for the most part. And then yeah, it takes a safety triple, doesn't want to be topping out early, because you never know when it will just come down to survival. Like Chilla was warming up on 29, so they can certainly, you know, they've got some kill screen play in them, but you know, it doesn't matter if you don't actually get there, so kind of it's all about survival. At least at this stage, you know, survival and trying to maximize efficiency. And yeah, a bit of a awkward kind of piece sequence there for Chilla, and has now got a few more kind of just a bit of junk to burn away. And foiled will probably be pleased to hear that, because it looks like they've hit the exact same sequence. Although they've got a what's that? A column 7 Tetris. Well, I don't know, column 8. I can't count. Column 8. Yeah, that will clear out perfectly, but then just he's not getting the pieces. Lovely horizontal line burn, but might be stuck in this for a little bit. Needs an L or a J or a line to kind of, well, I say a J won't actually be clean. Now, looking for a J, there we go, the J comes, burns a safety single with that T, and they're still looking to kind of get rid of that column 8 Tetris, and there you go, bang, Tetris. You can see the relief on Foiled's face is pretty palpable. And the stack is now looking good again, gets another kind of regulation right well Tetris. Ooh, and Chilla has to block there well just as the line comes, and switching over now to tapping as the stack gets a little bit high, but just in time. And 2 Tetrises, not quite back to back, but close enough. That's you know, back to a back maybe. You know, just take out the O. But they're pretty close to back to back. Ooh, almost overshifted that J, but managed to make a last second adjustment, but that L. So I wonder if kind of Chilla playing in this style is maybe not quite as reliable as as their main style, but clearly they can get pieces further across using it. And yeah, Chilla in a situation, kind of making some smart burns. Oh, but misflips that L, and it's going to be tough to get out of this. Overshifts that Z, and yeah, hangs the line. That is going to be it for Chilla, and Foiled is going to take game 2. So kind of an unfortunate transition. Didn't quite kind of, you know, get into the zone there. Just a series of, you know, misshifts of just not quite the moves that they were going for, and yeah, means the top out. So that is Foiled Thrice with 2 games to none, and in a position, a strong position now. Just needs to get one more, but maybe we'll see a reverse sweep. You never know. Not that's not what I'm rooting for necessarily, of course. I mean, you know, I hope both of these players just play great games. That's all I want to see. So we're gonna increment the seed once again. So we got 77 at the start for those following along at home. You know, increment your seeds. And yeah, we've got both players ready. So we're gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Gotta say, I do love Chilla's camera setup. So you got like separate face and hand cams. Like that's some real, you know, pro streamer kind of level stuff going on there. So I hope that we can, you know, I hope that they get this game at least, so that we can just see a little bit more of their play. Because, you know, you're warming up on 29. You mean business. Oh, didn't quite see that line piece in time though to kind of get the clean resolution there. Oh, interesting sort of shift there to build up on this row 3 and gets it. So Chilla with the Tetris on row 3, and now burning out and looking to possibly build a center well. No, not going to do it. You're going to burn down to the bottom. Sensible move, because Foiled Thrice, his board not looking great. Getting some good pieces to burn it away, but it's, you know, going to cost him in efficiency. And yeah, having that J all the way over to the right just means that, you know, those are more Minos that you're going to have to burn off. So it's gonna, looks like Foiled Thrice might be in this position just a little while longer. That line's going to help. Aki with the very amusing comments in chat. But I'm not going to read that out. This is you know, I want the players to concentrate on this game. And yet, Foiled is kind of it's not quite a situation, but it's not good. I'll say that much. Looking for an L, I think, there to kind of burn out the right. Actually, now turns it into a J dependency. That's kind of nice work there. There we go. With that triple, they're now clean again. Clean, but not Tetris ready. And now they're Tetris ready. And there's the line. Gets the Tetris. 82,000 points for Foiled Thrice. But Chilla has not been resting on their laurels at times. Definitely taken advantage of Foiled's situation. 153,000 for Chilla. Although Chilla now building a bit of a spire. Oh yeah, no, of course it's not tapping. It's rolling there on the leg. So yeah. No, paste your rolling memes in chat, I guess. Oh, you know, or don't. It's fine. Okay, Chilla is high up now. With that line, they burn out, but that stack is looking at just not as affordant as you'd like at that height, but doesn't matter because the line comes in time, gets a Tetris. 182,000 for Chilla, gets another Tetris, 206,000 even. To Foil's 154,000. Both players, I was about to say both players looking clean and okay, but Chilla's stack taking a bit of a beating. Gonna need some good pieces. That's the thing with these same piece set seeds, like the version 4 ones at least, which are the only ones that get generated by the classic Tetris bot, I believe, is that just not very many lines. Just all nightmare seeds. I think that's kind of why people don't like doing it. Or was that? I think that was a triple on Chilla's side. Looked like it might have been an absolutely filthy Tetris, but I think it was just a triple. Yeah, SPS is, I mean, you know, got to give props to players for choosing like version 4 SPS, knowing that it would make the games harder. But both players have the same difficulty, so, you know. It is what it is. I like it though. Okay, Chilla is almost burnt back down. Pretty heroic dig there. Just needs just a couple of pieces. Come on, RNG. Just there we go. Give them the pieces, and they got them. Their Tetris well is open. There's the line. Tetris for Chilla, 260,000, and now the players are basically neck and neck. 260,000 for Foiled as well, although Foiled has a hole in row 2 that they're going to have to burn away. And that is the nice thing about not doing the same piece sets, is that you always have an excuse, right? And all of those excuses are, of course, completely legitimate. Nice adjustment there from Chilla to make up for that kind of misshift. I mean, Mr. Brain in chat saying they prefer the unmodified version of the game. The only modification that is truly necessary is score uncap. Well, I don't know. I think Fractal and Eric are going to be proving that pretty wrong at some point this year. Maybe at a certain level, the original game is fine. I mean, you know, hey, if you can't max out, then there's nothing wrong with the original game at all, other than, you know, the annoying delays between screens and stuff. But you know, if you're rolling over the score and, you know, playing just lining out forever, maybe, I don't know, just maybe it's not quite, you know, maybe there needs to be something changed just a little bit, just maybe. I don't know. I'm not the expert here. But if you're an expert, then comment in chat what you think should happen. So Chilla transitions at 405,000. Foiled is still 3 lines away now, and with that Tetris transitions at 434,000. So players are neck and neck again. And not the highest of transition scores. Perhaps the seed, this nightmare same piece set seed, not helping either player. Chilla's board starting to just accumulate a few Minos, maybe not in the place that they want them to be in, but burns it down successfully. Oh, you gotta watch Masters, like, surely. See how it goes, you know? You could watch Masters and just complain the whole time. Be like, you know, hey, it wasn't like this back in my day. Stuff like that, I don't know. In fairness, like, I very rarely watch Masters live, because, you know, I'm in the UK and I get tired. Oh, a misshift of that L from Chilla. That is going to be tough. Does manage to get a J right over and then gets a Tetris. Looking like they might burn out of this okay. So, definitely don't want to be making any more mistakes. But there you go, they're clean. And look at that. Column 3 Tetris. Barely an inconvenience. And Foiled is looking... Oh no, that is going to be it for Foiled. Foiled tops out at 530,000. So Chilla takes game number 3. Puts a heart. Gets himself on the scoreboard. Gets a heart. And is, you know... Just 2 games away from the reverse sweep. You never know. So yeah, GG's to both players there. That's more like what I want to see. Just, you know, starting to get up there in the levels. Getting into the 20s. But yeah, GG's to both players. Well done, Chilla. And commiserations to Foiled, but maybe you'll get the next one. We'll see. Looks like Chilla might be warmed up a little bit more now, making fewer misdrops and that kind of thing. So, you know, let's see how it goes. Aki with the definitely the knowledge there. The reason for all top outs is that you are a dumbass. I mean, when it comes down to it, I guess so. Okay, Chilla's ready. Foiled is ready. We'll count it down again. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, so although, I guess, I don't know, what time is it in Australia, actually? Let's find out. I'm just going to ask, what time is it in Australia? It is, 11:26, so... Wait, that's... Yeah, no, that's a reasonable time, I guess. But a bit late, I guess, you know. Oh, Chiller not going for the horizontal line burn there, and then not going for the J burn there. That's... Not sure if that was a misflip, maybe. But yeah, Chiller's board. Not the most prestigious of starts. But, you know, it's level 18, so they're probably going to be okay. Not that I don't want to jinx it, of course. But I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to be alright. Am I commentating futures tomorrow? Let me check. I don't think I am. I think I've only got Hopefuls at the moment. Let's see what the events are. The answer is no. No, I'm not. The next thing I'm doing is next week, Saturday, I think. I mean, let me just double check. Maybe I'm just misread something. No, I'm not. I've got other stuff on tomorrow, I'm afraid. Oh, thinking of other stuff that's on, Classic Tetris UK starts tomorrow in Huddersfield. So I don't know if that's going to be streamed or not. But hey, if you're in the UK, try and get down. I mean, it is nowhere near where I am, and I've unfortunately got other commitments. I'd have loved to have gone. I mean, you know, I wouldn't be able to compete, but, you know, it would have been fun to be there. Hang out with the UK Tetris crew. But yeah, keep an eye out for it. We've got some good players over here. Oh, nice key tuck there from Foiled Thrice. I mean, why do you want DAS players for commentators? I mean, not that I disagree. I mean, sure, why not? But just out of interest, like, what difference does it make? I suppose. I mean, I don't know. Is it just because DAS players get like super hyped whenever anyone gets a little bit high? Because, you know, if it was DAS, they would immediately top out. Oh, nice burning away of that junk from Foiled there. 265,000 for Foiled. In fact, we'll have a quick score check. And 230,000 for Chiller. Oh, we got that Stranger Things kind of style song happening now. This is Flex style, by the way. Used by permission, as it says in the banner down at the bottom. Check out flexstyle.bandcamp.com if you like the music. Okay, Chiller piling stuff up to the left. Roll is perhaps reaching its full potential here, getting warmed up. Could really use an L. Gets the L. So there you go. RNG helping them out. Just this one time. Ooh, that J hang there, not the best, but it will burn away cleanly though. Now just needs, yeah, that will do it. Look at that, lovely burn. Yeah, got a J line dependency on the left there, fills it with the line. And now Chiller is Tetris ready. That takes like so much willpower and like knowledge. Like a couple of pieces ago, Chiller kind of didn't have anywhere to put an S, but put it horizontally on the right. It's so tempting to put it vertically. I don't know what it is. Like, you know, you think, oh, it almost fits, so you put it vertically, and then it's never a good decision to do that. Or rarely. But yeah, Chiller with, you know, high IQ moves. Pumpy in chat saying we forced DAS players into retirement, so they became commentators, professional esports. I mean, I just for the record, I've not retired yet, but then, you know, I don't think anyone cares, so it's fine. Oh, some kind of misflips there from Foiled, shaking their head. DAS players shaking their head. Although not DAS in this case, I'm pretty sure. But you know. So yeah, Foiled stack actually looking totally Oh, I was about to say, looking totally fine now. Looking less fine now, unfortunately. Just nowhere to put those pieces. The piece affordance of their stack not at its not the best. Just not the best right now. Looks like they might be building. Not gonna build the Tetris. Actually, just gonna keep it clean, sensible. Could do with a J to flip. Actually, no. Does it flip into that position? I guess it doesn't actually. Oh, line spin there from foiledthrice, though, just before the transition. 486,000 transition. Chillalla's already transitioned, but is in the midst of topping out. So we have a chase down now. 564,160 points. So 565 will do it. And Foiled has the time to just line this out, like, if he wants to. Let's see how this goes. Just one minute, I'm just gonna open this drink here. Gunter with the kind of the refined jokes in chat saying Das Vengeance is when you roll faster than 30 Hz and actually trigger the auto repeat. Yes, very, very amusing. There we go. With that Tetris, Foiled is I do believe the winner. Takes game number 4. And certainly with that extra one, I mean, they got over 600,000 now, so they take it. So GG's to both players. Well done, Chilla. Unfortunately, didn't get it this time, but maybe next time. So the higher seeds, who, the underdog didn't get the match this time. It is the higher seed is the favourite, and they have made it through this time. So yeah, GG's to both players. I guess we can... Well, I'm going to go into studio mode and start setting up for the next one, but well, that was over maybe quicker than you'd think. Maybe we can just watch Foiled finish his last game. And there we go. there it is. Okay. So yeah, GG's, both players. Well done, Foiled. I'm going to set up for the next one, and thanks for playing, Chilla. So let's see. Let's stick you back over to these cool slideshows. And who is next? Who have we got? We have got Felinho versus Rye Chessmaster coming out next. Seed 3 versus Seed 14. In fact, actually, while we sort that out, maybe I'll, let's report these matches just to make it easier for myself. Hang tight, people. Oh, I had the noise for some kind of follow or something like that. I will read it out when I get back to the tab that I can read it out from. But thank you, whoever that was. Okay. Yeah, so it's Heyo Knight resubscribed with the Prime subscription, so thank you very much, Knight. And also Peyton on Tetris, resubscribed, a tier 2 subscription. And they've been subscribed for 20 months. That's, what is that? That's 4 months shy of 2 years. Like, you know, that's a long time. Okay, let's sort these cameras out and then I will... Okay, we're just going to have the top of Felinho's head. And just this great drawing on Rye's side. Just going to stretch them out so that we maximum stretching. Yeah. There we go. It's looking good. Okay, so let's switch back over. Oh, okay, that's not what I expected to happen there, but that'll do. This is a super pro looking stream here right now, right? Oh, let me get rid of these hearts as well. I do apologize. Okay, so we have Felinho from Germany on the left, Rye Chessmaster from the United States of America on the right. Seed number 3 versus seed number 14, so it's going to be a tough match for the Chessmaster. But yeah, Felinho is ready, Chessmaster is ready. We're not doing SPS this time, so let's get it done. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, sorry for what was probably a stream hitch just then. Not sure why that happened. Yeah. Okay, so Felinho starting immediately with the kind of line dependency in the middle of the stack. Oh, but turns it into a Tetris well. Column 4, row 2 Tetris well, and gets the Tetris. So just efficient play, and it's gonna get it. Look at that. Just yeah, just wants to make sure that, you know, everything I say is just nonsense by maximizing the efficiency with these interesting stats. Stats? What am I even trying to say? Not stats. Strats. There we go. Lots of similar letters there. Okay, so yeah, Felinho's board back in a good state, and 73,000. Rye Chessmaster also looking good. I guess not quite stencil ready, so yeah, but we can make that out. We can see the blocks. We can just about see the score of 116,000. Maybe we can have a little tweak of that after this game. Imagine not being stencil ready in this, the 9th year of our Lord Luigi. Ooh, so some complications arriving on Rye's board. But look at that. Look at those high IQ burns. I thought they were complications. They weren't complications. That was just, you know, business as usual. Hey, thank you for the tier 1 subscription, C. Chris M. Is that like C. Chris TM or C. Christ M, or like how do you go about saying that? Let's get the kind of canonical pronunciation of C. Christ M sorted out here and now. Yeah, so Felinho with, like, is that Felinho or Felinho? I guess like Felinho? Felinho? Oh man, I'm having a real day with pronunciation. I don't know what's going on. Felinho. Yeah, right, okay, yeah. Thanks, Foiled. Helping me out there. Just, yeah, it's, you know. So I'm just a bit tired from, I had a gig last night. Oh, thank you for the raid with a party of 1, Tweak Beacon. I'm not sure if you can really call that a party. But we're grateful all the same. Look at that. 3 line pieces in a row for Rye Chessmaster, just when they needed them as well. Like, you couldn't ask for better RNG than that. So Tang 085 in chat saying you need at least 5 for a party. Yeah. I think I'm inclined to agree, actually. You know, was it Three's Company or whatever? So I guess, you know, four is that weird middle ground. It's just awkward. But 5, yeah, 5 people. That's a party. I think that's the minimum number of people to officially be a party. Or at least if Tango 85 is your your party commissioner, those are the rules. So just so you know. Okay, so Felinho with what is this? Look at that filthy Vits. And then the game rewards them, but the game should not have rewarded play like that. Oh, just despicable. Absolutely despicable. 454,000 for Felinho. 426,000 for Rye Chessmaster. So, what's kind of interesting, watching Felinho's play, constantly the board does not look like it's in the best of states, and yet, not a terrible transition score. Like, I mean, you know, it's looking like it's, well, assuming that transition happens, I've probably jinxed it now. But, you know, it's going to be over 500,000. So, pretty respectable. Like, max outable for sure. Look at that. It's even a high transition score, I would say. So, Felinho just proving that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And a little key tuck there as well, just to, you know, put a little bit of salt in the wound of my ego. 571,000 for Felinho. Chessmaster has also transitioned at 490,000 and has a bit of a state on their board. But is burning out successfully. And that line came at just the right time again. And another. Yeah, I had to shove those 2 squares on the right. So it's still going to be a bit of burning. But basically out of trouble at this point. Ooh, the last second flip of that S to get it horizontal made all the difference. He would not want that vertical. Would have meant more burning in the long run. There we go. Chessmaster is clean and Tetris ready. Ooh, setting up a T-spin there, but didn't get the T in time enough to make use of it. Ooh, a misshift of that L. So they're kind of in a little bit of trouble again. Meanwhile, Felinho is just cruising at this point. 713,000 for Felinho with the clean board, whereas 546,000 for Chessmaster, and Chessmaster is burning out. Well, not burning out. they're burning out of trouble. Not actually like burning out like a star burns out kind of thing. Not to say that they're not a star though. Yeah, got a kind of a very elevated Tetris world building right now. They've had to cover it. Needs a J. Oh, get some good pieces. Needs that line right now. That line needs to come right now. Come on. Oh, and doesn't quite get it all the way over. Chessmaster, Rye Chessmaster is going to top out 557,000. Meanwhile, Felinho is considerably ahead at 855, and it's going to take game number 1. So a valiant attempt from Rye Chessmaster for that game. But it wasn't enough, and Felinho, yeah, just on fire right now. So if you wanna just play this out to the max, I mean, I don't know what your PB is, so let's not. I don't want to see a rollover right now, but You know, if you want to play this out, like, I'd certainly like to see the max and where this goes. So yeah, just incredible pace considering how this game started. And now the RNG being a bit unkind. Oh, that is going to be tricky. Oh, look at this! Look at that play. That is definitely, you know, clip worthy, surely. Like, just amazing stuff. Oh, and thank you, Chessmaster, for doing these stencil tweaks. That's much appreciated. Look at this, Felinho just building these gutsy Tetrises, and yeah, A44 and hitting the kill screen. Oh, well, what used to be known as the kill screen, I suppose. Look at that, Rye Chessmaster now also appearing to be perfectly stencil ready. Okay, so Felinho is ready. I'm just going to let Rye Chessmaster ready themselves and get stencil ready and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good, Rye. Thank you very much. Okay, so we just need to, well, you say you're ready. I'll wait for that. There we go. The stencil's disappeared. Both players are ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, Felinho must be pretty happy with that first game. That is exactly how you want to open. Just maxing out. And really making the best of what I think was, like, not the best of situations, but still managed like a really good transition score. Still managed to max out. And was building some very gutsy Tetrises towards the end there. Maybe got a little lucky to not top out any earlier than that. But yeah, just great play, great games. And yeah, Rye Chessmaster not quite as lucky perhaps. But we'll see what happens in this second game. Okay, choosing the Rye choosing the safe triple burn there is probably sensible. Felinho looks like they've hung an L maybe on the left there, so going to be burning that out. But I mean, going on that last game, who knows if that's even going to affect their efficiency at all? Like, it might just not. Like, they've already proven that, you know, they can make the best of a bad situation. Now waiting for a J or a line. Of course, neither are coming. We now have a J line drought. Okay, Felinho is safe for now. Though that left side, it's not great. And yeah, Felinho kind of in trouble now, actually. Gonna need to play it very safe and sensibly. Oh, and just couldn't quite get that T over. Yeah, and just getting the quick taps, getting the pole vaults, but that is it. Felinho is going to top out earlier with 90,000. So, with relatively little effort, Rye Chessmaster takes game number 2. And yeah, Felinho's already he's ready to just go again. Doesn't want to linger on that. And we already know that he can do better. He maxed out in the first game. So yeah. So we'll just wait for Rye to top out, and then we will commence the next one. Okay, both players are ready. We'll count it down again. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, Felinho not going for the was it a Z spin? Probably waiting for the L. Does eventually just have to go with the Z spin and gets it. Burns a safety double. Gets the line, gets the Tetris. 48,000 points. Rye on their second Tetris already, 69,000. Might be in their third, and maybe I've miscounted, actually. Not sure. Yeah, and that would have been Felinho's second. Sorry for the miscounting here. Maths, well, I'm not going to say it wasn't my strong suit. I mean, it wasn't, but I wasn't bad at it either. Just, you know. It's crazy to think of the stuff that you forget, you know, as you grow up. Like, I used to be okay at maths. You know, I remember how to do all the stuff when I was studying it. And I can't remember half of that stuff now. Not to say it wasn't useful. I mean, I have actually used a good amount of it, actually. I know. Comments in chat for most useful mathematical construct that you learn while you're in either school or kind of college age. College age being, well, basically sort of 18 and below is what I'm talking about here. Because I guess college doesn't mean the same thing across the world as it does here in the UK. Oh, Felinho is in trouble again. Needs a J or a line, like, right now. Oh, it comes, but maybe just a piece too late. Oh, sensible moves there, though. And can't get that line over. Felinho's going to top out again, and Rye Chessmaster takes game number 3 and is up a game and is 1 game away from winning. So, maybe you got that kind of situation where you have such a good first game that it kind of throws off your play for the next ones. I mean, Foiled in chat saying most useful thing is to learn how to add numbers. Yeah, that probably is. I guess if we go all the way back to, you know, early childhood, then that is the most useful thing. Okay, so both players are ready to get this going again. So good luck to both players. Let's have a good game for this one. Good luck to Felinho especially. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, so rather than most useful mathematical construct that you learn in your kind of pre-adulthood, what about most surprisingly useful? Like the one thing that you learned that you thought, that's, you know, how is this useful at all? That actually ended up being pretty useful for you in your life. Like, I'll kick it off, as I've got one in mind. Like a geometric series. Like, that's actually, I mean, you know, I can't remember how to do it all now. And it's been a while because I've just not been doing that much kind of, you know, it's maths to do with that kind of thing, or like programming to do with that kind of thing. But that was a super useful construct, actually, that I only really realized was useful in adulthood. I've used it several times, you know, not to get all la-di-da about it, but I've used it several times professionally. It's a really useful construct, geometric series. To be able to, you know, let's say you've got like some kind of algorithm that works over time, and you want to know what will happen at the end of some prescribed time. If you can kind of simplify it with geometric series, then you can find out the answer, like in just like, you know, one equation, which is pretty amazing. It's actually been very useful lots of times. Mr. Brain 2 in chat saying matrix mathematics. Yep, very useful. Obviously, yeah, matrix and vector maths, very useful. I'm not sure if it's surprisingly useful. Like, I think it's kind of, you know, the kind of implications of it. I'm not going to say are obvious necessarily, but like, I feel that like when I was learning like vector and matrix math, it was like, yeah, this is definitely going to be useful. I can see why this is being taught, you know. Okay, Felinho again, not with the best start, but looks like they're gonna successfully burn it out. Yeah, that's a fair comment, Foiled. Like, I realise I may be just talking to the 1% of the audience that is, like, in adulthood, I suppose. Or late adulthood, let's say. Not late adulthood. That's really stressing. Like, I'm not that old. Mid adulthood, midlife. Okay, both players looking clean and good right now. Felinho pretty high up, but board looking good and affordant. And there we go, 2 Tetrises in quick succession. Felinho is now at 217,000 points. Rai Chessmaster at 265,000 points. 288 with that last Tetris. But has to build some holes into their stack now, so maybe it's a chance for Felinho to make up a little bit of that deficit. Although Rai is clean already. Well, still, there's 1 Tetris, so that, you know, Felinho is a 1 Tetris closer, but also 5 lines in the future, so maybe not. I don't know. It's certainly all to play for at this stage. And Felinho's already proved that they can take it right through, at least to the kill screen. Ooh, line spin there for Rai Chessmaster. Vandy will be happy. Your old pal Vandweller. Yeah, Pumpy, this is what happens when you leave. Like, you should just not leave. You've got to be watching Tetris 24 hours a day. Otherwise, stuff like this happens. I guess in case this goes on YouTube, just Pumpy saying, oh no, he walked from his car to his office and now Ryan is up 2-1. So Ryan being up 2-1 or Felinho kind of having 2 rough kind of early top out games is all Pumpy's fault. Smart burning there from Felinho. 391,000 points, but Rai Chessmaster has maintained and indeed extended that lead. 460,000 points and 6 lines behind even. In fact, quite a pace, in fact, from Rai Chessmaster. Yeah, is that 600 transition pace? I mean, I've jinxed it now, so it probably won't be, but so yeah, Felinho, oh, lovely little T-spin there, and sorted out their stack just pre-transition, transitioning at 450,000 points. Meanwhile, Rai Chessmaster's at 538 and is a Tetris away, or 2 lines away from transition. There's one of them, and the other one's going to, he's going to be pretty high for transition. This is not a comfortable transition. Gotta hope that you get those pieces. And yeah, being pretty smart with the placements there. Kind of playing the long game here. Doesn't want to get themselves into a position where they won't be able to burn out if they don't get a particular piece. And look at that. Stack clean and Tetris ready. 551,000 points for Rai Chessmaster. 534,000 points for Felinho. So almost caught up, but in fact not even that far ahead. So really that kind of period of not Tetrising for Rai Chessmaster, Felinho definitely took advantage. And we've got a pretty close, a pretty even game. 5 lines ahead. And actually behind in score now. Felinho finally taking the lead. Ooh, shaking their head though. Not the, probably not what they meant to do with that L. I think it was an L. But aggressive play. Building for a Tetris. In column 9. And gets it. 633,000 for Felinho. Still shaking their head, but doing a pretty, you know, it's been some pretty good play here. But Rai Chessmaster has retaken the lead with 681,000 points. And is still 5 lines behind. Getting a little bit high up on the board, but burning it down, taking a few safety burns. Finally, the line comes. 714,000 points for Rai Chessmaster. 647,000 points for Felinho. Felinho, Tetris ready. Just, getting trolled by RNG somewhat, though. And yeah, places that line flat. Smart play. But no, hangs that square. And that is going to be it for Felinho. And that means that Rai Chessmaster, in a bit of an upset, seed 14, taking it from seed number 3, takes game number 4. And completes, well, it's not a reverse sweep, but the 3-1 win. So GG's to both players. Excellent first game for Felinho, but unfortunately couldn't kind of take it home with the next. Had a few early top outs. And Rai Chessmaster kind of fully warmed up now. Perhaps reaching their final form. Playing a great game. So while that gets played out, let's report it. So we're now going to have Rai Chessmaster versus foiledthrice. And if anyone else is from South London, you realise how difficult that is for me to say that. So I'll tell you what, let's I'll put you back over on the pre-roll, and then I'll just fix that all up. Okay, so let's see. Well, we got seed number 6, I believe that is. Yeah. Okay. You know what? We probably don't need to hang around too long because you know both of these players are streaming and probably pretty close to being ready. I'm guessing Rai Chessmaster isn't gonna go for same piece sets. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting matchup. Some talk in chat. Rai has the better ELO and the better PB, but foiledthrice is seed number 6, so technically the favourite. Okay, we're not going to do same piece sets. So, you know, that could work in either of their favours. Who knows? But yeah, both players wishing each other luck. I think both players... pretty, I know, yeah, well, Rai is ready. Foiled is almost ready, I think. They are ready. So we're going to count this one down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So if you're just joining, and I think there's the viewer count does look a little bit different from how it looked when I last looked at it, I don't know, like an hour ago. This is Classic Tetris Monthly Hopefuls Circuit. And this is round number 2. So we've played 2 matches. Foiled won their round. Rai Chessmaster won their round. I say round, match, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. I'm okay. Either of them will do. And now they're playing off to see who is going to go through to the semi-finals. And that's where each leg of the bracket, the winners of each one will face off and decide which 2 of them will go to the finals, and then, you know, the person that wins that wins the entire circuit. I can't remember what winning the Hopefuls circuit gets you, like maybe free entry into futures? I don't know, something like that. No idea, someone will tell me in chat. Or they won't, and it's okay either way. I can just be wrong, it's okay. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. Yeah, as long as you make an effort to improve. I may not make an effort to improve, though. That's no promises about that. So, both players starting off pretty nicely. Tetrising and stacking well. 117,000 points for foiled. 139,000 points for rye. So I think rye is on emulator and foiled appears to be on probably real hardware, going by the kind of the fuzziness of it kind of thing. Yeah, and it's hard to say what that really does at all in terms of advantage or disadvantage. It really depends on the kind of latency that rye is playing with. You can kind of set it up so that the latency is about as good as a real console, an FPGA console, but you know, if you haven't done that, I'd say you're just at a disadvantage, really. But yeah, some great stacking on foil's side, and getting the line piece just in time, and ready for another whenever that's going to come. And there it is. So yeah, we're not playing the same piece sets now, so we actually do get some lines. And 261,000 points for foil, 222,000 points for rye. Tetris is to bring it to 245. So pretty decent starts from both players, kind of both past that 200,000 point mark at 50 lines, which is what you want. Oh, interesting decision there to put the J all the way left to rye when the line was coming. They could have Tetris, but stack health over everything. Takes a safety triple, which did seem unnecessary. There was an adjustment that could be made to just shift it one to the left and stay Tetris ready after that Tetris, but well, no line pieces come, so maybe it was the right decision. Oh, but there's the line, and can't Tetris do it, but then there's another one, so there you go. It all worked out in the end. Rye is at 301,000. Foiled is, after this Tetris, at 321,000, so pretty neck and neck, in fact. Basically even scores at even line counts. Yeah, I like it when these kind of early rounds are just kind of uneventful, and you can just chill out, watch some Tetris, talk some nonsense, you know, before the real play starts. Okay, foiled setting up, I guess either a T-tuck or could have been a spin, but got the T in time. Successfully executed the tuck. That's a unfortunate piece, but then 2 very fortunate pieces arrive immediately after for foiled thrice, so looking good. That Tetris brings them to 436,000 points versus rye's 418,000. Outscratched at 440, so yeah, we are within 4,000 points of each other at the same line counts. Pretty neck and neck. And foiled got a little bit lucky with that piece there, I think. Oh, interesting. Building the line dependency on the left and gonna fill it rather than get the Tetris, but now it has a hole in the stack, but burns it off, gets the Tetris. So there you go. Was definitely the right move to make. 485,000 points for foiled, 490,000 points for rye. So still basically neck and neck, level pegging. Eyelash to eyelash. I like that. It's funny how these kind of phrases change regionally. Like, I think in America's the same as the UK and you have goosebumps, right? Like when you get cold and you get bumps on your skin. Like, that's goosebumps. And I remember I had, well, I say I had. I mean, I still know the guy, I just haven't seen him for a long time. But let me get this right. Is it Brazilian or Portuguese now? I think, yeah, no, Brazilian. A Brazilian friend. Or a friend that grew up in Brazil, actually. I think he's Spanish, but anyway. A friend that grew up in Brazil. And told me that they call it chicken skin, which I thought was just kind of neat. I mean, you know, same thing. Like Goosebumps chicken skin. Oh no, Rye Chessmaster has topped out on that transition. Unfortunate transition. 565,000 points. So Foiled Thrice takes game number 1. And this might be another case of the winner is whoever kind of just plays consistently and stays alive. Just, you know, stays the distance. And yeah, and Foiled was about to top out, but it doesn't matter because they've got the game anyway. Or maybe they were going extra aggressive, just to, you know, just to see what happens. But anyway, here we go. So Rye is ready again. Aki in chat saying it's easy for Rye when he loses. You can just switch to chess. Yeah, it's true. God, isn't Monopoly just like I say, the players are ready. Let's count down before we just continue talking nonsense with chat. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's like maybe this is a controversial opinion. I don't think so. Both Monopoly and bowling are both very depressing. Like, does anyone actually like genuinely enjoy either of those sports? I say sports, games. I mean, whatever. Bowling's a sport. Monopoly's not a sport. But like, they're both just miserable, right? like I mean, the good thing about bowling is that you do it with friends. Like that's really like that's where the fun of bowling comes into it. It's just you get to hang out with your friends. Like it's not actually bowling is just a bit rubbish, I think. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, and it is nice to drink beer while playing, and that's true. And Monopoly is just very tedious, right? Like it's just not fun. And I don't know if it's like an apocryphal tale or not, but like the whole, you know, Monopoly was originally like an indictment of the capitalist system that then, you know, MB or whoever came and took and marketed it and made it into like this this popular game that celebrates capitalism kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I can see that. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. So that's a good idea for a Tetris tournament, actually. Yeah, beer and Tetris. So I guess, does winners have to drink, presumably? Because otherwise it would be pretty short. I don't know. I think some of these, like... I mean, people are so good at Tetris now that, you know, it's approaching that kind of intuitive skill level. And Foiled just getting out of a situation there. Just like some great play, some great burns. And there he goes, rewarded with a center well, column 4 Tetris. Just when you thought I wasn't paying attention. I'm still watching. But yeah, I think there are some... Like, when you get to a certain skill level at certain things, like, it becomes like a natural, like an intuitive skill. Like, so, like, some people, like, say, like, so I play music, like, you know, at some point, you can get very drunk and still be very good at playing music. Like, sometimes, you could even argue that some people get better. I mean, I'm not one of those people, for the record. And I can drink and play and be fine, but I wouldn't say that I get better, necessarily. Maybe after one, but... no more than like 1 or 2. But I've known people that, you know, can get absolutely hammered and are still fantastic. Maybe even more better, like, you know, just get more enthusiastic, you know. Aki in chat saying he speaks all the languages when he gets drunk. Ooh, Foiled going a little bit aggressive there, choosing not to take the safety triple and gets rewarded. The line piece comes, gets the Tetris. And there's another one, gets the next one. So yeah, some great moves there. Yeah, really going quite aggressive, actually. I guess when you're a game up, you can kind of afford to maybe play a little aggressive, but I don't know if it's going to pay off. As Foiled is now in trouble and can't get that J over, and that is it. Going to top out at 208,000. So Rye Chessmaster takes game number 2. GG's. Oh, thank you for the resubscription, Adam Varbas, Verbas, I don't know. But thank you for being a subscriber and for being subscribed for 7 months. So Foiled taking a big old yawn there. It's early in the day for him. You know, I can't remember what the last one I said. Was that Varbas? Adam Varbas? But anyway, Verbas. And anyway, this is I'm sure incredibly engaging to hear me just try and pronounce someone's name. Meanwhile, the players are ready, so let's count it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You know, I'd be interested in a Tetris tournament where you're ranked based on, like, let's say you do a qualifier, you're ranked based on the entire qualifier. So like if you like top out early like 20 times, that means that you're gonna have a really low score in the end because your average is going to be super low. But wouldn't that be kind of interesting? Like, so where it takes your full average of every game that you play rather than just, you know, your top score or your top X number of scores. I think you'd kind of end up with players more ranked based on, you know, how consistent they are rather than their kind of max scoring potential for a lucky game. Which I think that'd be yeah, consistency calls. Like, I think it'd be kind of interesting. I would still do terribly for the record, but but I think it would be interesting. See, I know what you're saying, like saying median is better than mean. I'd be interested in the mean. Like, I'd like to see what would happen, how it would go. Anyway, both players have started off nicely. Oh, a little mouse cursor's appeared on Rye Chessmaster's board. Hopefully that's not distracting to them. Maybe jog the table a little bit. I'm presuming there's a table involved. There might not be. Oh, so once you get into the actual game, I would say that bit should be the same. But like just for the qualification, take the mean for the qualification. So like if we took the median, let's say you had like a, let me think, 15 early top outs, but like 16 decent games. The median would put you, you know, at the same place as someone that had 32 decent games, right? I think that's about right. Ooh, foiled with the aggressive Tetris well there, but gets rewarded. Whereas, yeah, mean would not. Mean would, you know, put you down where you belong. In terms of the actual games, though, I'm not interested in changing that bit. I think this bit works. This bit works nicely. Works as intended. Is that true? I don't think. Too early. So let's say, so basically, 2 games that are 0 and 3 games that are like 1 million versus 5 games that, or maybe 4 games. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if that works out or not. This is way too much maths. It's been a very maths heavy stream. I do apologise. It's far too early in the day for that. Okay, both players looking pretty good. Not on like monster paces or anything, but stacks looking pretty healthy. Scores looking okay. Foiled Tetrises to bring them to 418,000 on the nose. Rye Tetrises to bring them to 397,000. There we go, and with that last Tetris, kind of Rye has basically equalised things, and we are neck and neck. And in fact, yeah, Rye takes the single Tetris lead. Okay, nice little horizontal Z tuck there for foiled thrice. Also, just a shout out to foiled thrice, one of the several people that, you know, keep this these tournaments running smoothly. So, you know, shout out to them. Thanks to them. Playing Tetris, organising Tetris, doing all the Tetris things. Oh, Rye is in a situation. I'm not sure he can get anything over that line, and Rye is going to top out 2 lines away from transition at 459,000 points. Meanwhile, Foiled is still going strong and will take game number 3. And so that puts Foiled in a strong position. Just needs one more game to take this bracket. Ooh, back-to-back Tetris as well. Looking pleased about that. So yeah, GG's both players. Unfortunate kind of transition top out, or pre-transition top out there for Rye. Maybe going a little bit too hard. Gotta keep those boards low for transition. Okay, Foiled is ready. And Rye is ready. So, you know, let's do the whole counting thing. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I feel like Foiled really wants that message on the screen. Let's help him out a little bit. Whoop. There we go. I don't know what Beepo is. I hope it's not anything like horrible. I mean, Foiled's a nice young man. I'm sure it's something, you know, benign. Okay, Foiled was almost in a situation there, but managed to burn out of it. Yeah, just clears the world just in time to get out Tetris. Okay, Rye is really kind of hoping for a line by the looks of it, or maybe not so much now. And again, a little bit of a suffer start for Rye. And I'm not sure if that was a misshift there, or if they intentionally kind of did that to then do that. Yeah, Rye getting stuck in this dig. And has gotten stuck in a lot of digs for this match, I would say. There you go. Finally, well, not quite into safety just yet, but there we go. Finally, clears the board, gets the Tetris ready, gets the Tetris. 84,000 points for Rye, but Foiled has not been sitting there twiddling his thumbs. He has taken advantage of that extended burning period and is at 175,000 points, so almost 100,000 points ahead. But Rye's board now looking good, and it's now Foiled's turn to maybe do a bit of digging. Although get some really good pieces. Look at that. Yeah, he's happy with that. As would I be. As would I be? As would be I? Oh no. Just having real difficulty talking today. But yeah, both players looking good, looking clean. 236,000 points for Foiled, 223,000 points for Rye, so it's caught up substantially, though is a bit ahead in lines as well. Yeah, we've reached this kind of point in the playlist where the music gets all chilled, and I kind of have to resist the urge to fall asleep. But how could I fall asleep with this Tetris happening? Impossible, you say? You'd be correct. Ooh, Foiled kind of resisting the urge to build the aggressive Tetris well in the center there. It's a shame because he would have got it, but it's a smart move. Got to stay alive. Takes a safety double, and then has to use that line for a single. Meanwhile, Rye is Tetrising. 324,000 points to Rye, 341,000 points to Foiled. That Tetris brings him to 364, so still a little bit ahead, but that lead has decreased or has narrowed substantially. Really only, what, like a Tetris and a half in it at this point? Something like that? Oh, nowhere to put that square, and, you know... Oh, and then just as the perfect piece comes, he's kind of given up on it. There we go, burnt out the left side, but now we have a double line dependency. Finally, well, there's the first line, so that's good. Could do with a T, and it ain't coming. Okay, there we go. The line comes 5 lines away from transition, and now with that line, Foiled is clean. Just needs to keep it down, keep it low. And there, transition's at 467,000 or thereabouts. Rye is still 3 lines away from transition, and is Tetris ready? So this Tetris will do it if a line bar comes. Takes safety double, keeping it lowish, playing it safe, and there we go. Gets the Tetris. Transition's at 448,000. And Foiled's board is perhaps, I know, it's not falling apart, but it's not coming together either. Oh, and that square hang, that double square hang, yeah, he's not happy about that. That is going to be it for Foiled. And Rye takes game number 4 and brings it to a decider, which is what we want to see. The final game now approaching of this Hopefuls red bracket. We have a decider on our hands. So GG's both players. So yeah, I think that means that we can put this thing here, right? Let's just flash it a little bit. It's a decider. So Rye is ready. Foiled is ready. I guess let's just get straight into it. The last game of this Classic Tetris Monthly Hopefuls Circuit Red Bracket. Foiled Thrice versus Rye Chessmaster 1. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh man, I don't know what's happening with my network connection today. Have just a momentary potato mode there, but cleared up just in time for the game to start. Okay, everything is on the line now. Okay, foiled with the aggressive center well set up. And yeah, it has not really worked out. Oh, just these pieces. These pieces. Come on, RNG. Don't let him go out like this. Oh, not line hang. It is going to be an early top out for Foiled Thrice. That is unfortunate. And yeah, Rye Chessmaster takes it. Takes game number 5. And is the winner. So GG's to both players. Unfortunate way to go out. But some great games prior. And you know, it happens. It happens to everyone. Well, I don't know. Maybe not to Dog. I don't know. But Ryan, seed number 14. Kind of the, you know, outsider for, you know, the winner, I would say, does take it. So I guess we'll let them. Well, I don't know. It's pretty early on in the game. I'm not sure I want to watch an entire one now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If they want to play it out, they can. We'll hang on for a little bit. Going super aggressive. Oh, and didn't quite manage to flip the line in time to get that. What was that? Row number 7 Tetris. Row 7, column 7. Huh, nice. Hey, that was funny enough. So there we go. We got a bracket winner. Let's go over to the scene. There we go. There's our bracket winner. Skin looking a little bit jaundiced. Looking a little bit kind of sleep deprived. Something funny happened to his nose and lips. But a winner nonetheless. Also, managing to stay very still. That's impressive skills. Congratulations to Ryan. Commiserations to Foiled Thrice and all the other challenges we've had on today. So, Chilla, Felinho as well. Commiserations to you three. But Ryan will go on to face... I don't know, who are they going to face? I mean, it's pretty early on, so we don't know who they're going to face, I don't think. And let me report that game and get this bracket updated, I guess. So let's have a quick look at the bracket then. Is this going to work? Oh, no, that's an old bracket. Yeah, no, never mind. I guess we're not going to see the bracket. Oh, well, let's just go back to the pre-roll then, I guess. So, thanks for tuning in. That was Classic Tetris Monthly Hopefuls Circuit Red Bracket. And our winner, Ryan Chessmaster, will go on to face the other competitors. All the other brackets, so red brackets are first to get going this season, this month. So we're yet to see who's going to be the winner of the other brackets. But we've got some great players in there, so yeah, you know, keep your eyes peeled for more classic Tetris action. We've got a bunch of more Tetris events happening soon. So we've got CTWC Weekend Blast starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. So that's CTWC UK, CTWC Mexico, and CTWC Canada. And they will be on Twitch, allegedly. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. I think that'd be good fun. I wish I could have been there. Right, let's see if we can raid someone, I suppose. Who have we got right now? Well, oh, there we go. What, Zoltan BRC? Why not? So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope to catch you again soon. And bye for now.